actor, director, producer. Her work has shaped cultures for decades, from 227, which I just found out she was 13 when she auditioned for, to films like Boys to Men, Poetic Justice, If Beale Street Could Talk, Watchmen, Jerry Maguire. We would be here too long because I have pages of the work. But it has really, and this is so true, it has defined eras. When you think about these pages and what are on these pages, Regina's work has defined eras for us in film. Behind the camera, of course, she's given us One Night in Miami, and she's directed a few other things, which we're going to talk about today. Recently showing us what strength and resilience looks like, especially in this new venture, which I love the name, Me and You, with Ian in the middle.
Yeah.
Her new wine, which honors her son. And I am very honored to have Regina King in the building with us on.
Thank you.
Yay! We love Regina!
And I'm finally sitting down with Angie.
I can't believe we haven't.
That's crazy, right?
And it's because if you're not here, I say this, whether you're in the room or not the room. If people ask me who are my favorite actresses, give me your top 5 favorite actresses, they would be mixed up depending on the day or my mood or whatever. You are always going to be included in that list, for sure. I value your work so much. I think there is something about the way you deliver things that feels so, I don't know. I remember watching Poetic Justice, right? I know, it's just such a classic. But there was a moment, and I was trying to think of it today. I was like, what was the exact scene in that moment? Because I literally have this memory. I guess you had just gotten to the fight with Chicago. Mm-hmm. And then Janet was like, what is wrong with you? There was something about like your eyes got watery. You were giving angry and sad. And you were giving like 4 emotions at the same time on screen. Do you know what moment I'm talking about?
I think so. We're like outside.
You're like arguing or something. And then they go a close up your face and it's just, I don't know, that little moment on film just struck me so hard. And I just was, from that day, I watched everything you do. And I think your talent is...
I love that. You know that...
I appreciate it.
Why that just hits me a certain way, because that's what made me want to be an actress.
What do you mean?
When I saw, like, Ricky Schroeder in The Champ,
that was so good.
Yeah, how he made me feel, and Sally Field and Sybil and Norma Ray, and just the way they made me like, I so believe them, and all the little nuanced things happen in just a moment. And I was like, I want to make people feel like that. So for you to share that, it's like, well, mission accomplished.
I'm sure other people have different moments in their career. What was the moment that because that's the moment I felt like, oh my God, she's special. What was the moment you felt like, man, I could do this. Killed this. I embodied this. Like when?
I don't think I've ever, anybody that knows me knows that I'm always like, when I see my work, I'm like, why didn't I do that? Was that on another take? I thought I am one of those. I'm one of those. I'm annoying like that. But when
Are you a Capricorn?
I am. I am a Capricorn.
So am I. That's why
you're one of those too.
I'm one of those too. I identify.
Yeah. Real recognizes real.
Absolutely.
Probably I was doing a play when I was like 9 years old. I started going to acting class. Todd Bridges' mother was our acting teacher. She had a Cambridge Academy is what it was called. And I was doing a play, and her reaction to me just kind of like reading before the play had went up, just reading the dialogue and what I was doing, and her reaction. Sometimes you need someone else's like confirmation to make you know, you got this. And just her reaction made me go, oh, okay, this is something I should be doing. So I think that
might be pretty good at
I might be pretty good at this. Yeah.
Do you then go chase that?
Maybe so. Mm-hmm. Maybe so.
That moment.
Yeah, maybe so.
Of wanting people to have.
Yeah, wanting to get that. You made someone feel something.
Yeah.
You were believable. You made someone recognize themselves in a performance. Like, that's like the ultimate.
Isn't that like what anybody who's like an authentic or a true artist, right? Isn't like that the goal of that is to make people feel something.
Feel something, like even if it's not necessarily a good something, but to make them feel something. And I think that's absolutely.
What are you most proud of all your body of work? Is that hard? I'm sure that's hard to say.
I'm still most proud of being Ian's mom. You know, that always, whenever I'm asked that question, it's hard for me to remember life before he was born. You know, it's crazy. Like, so many things are related to, oh yeah, that's when Ian lost his first tooth, or that's when, you know, like moments are connected to his growing moments.
Yeah, I get that. I'm a mom too, so I do understand that. But there are things, even with my son, like, I don't know, I still have things that I am proud of for me aside. Like, I like him to see me when I'm in my bag on something.
Yeah, no,
you know what I'm saying? Like,
I mean,
because you got a bag. You have a bag.
I think, Angie, what made me say that, because that's always a thought, is I am really figuring out this new relationship with Ian. I'm also figuring out what my purpose is, because like you said, seeing your son, seeing you in your bag, like you do what you do for your children. You know what I mean? Every move you make. So I'm figuring out the why, you know, like how do I move? Why am I doing anything? You know, and so
I understand that deeply.
Yeah,
because you live in a new world now.
That is just. I was talking to my friend Guy Torrey, is a good friend of mine, and we were talking the other day, and he was like, "This dirty ass earth." So I've been using that ever since.
I'm taking that.
Yeah.
Dirty ass earth.
Dirty ass earth. It's like, I feel all of that in those 3 words. Yeah.
Thank you for those words.
Yeah.
Sometimes you just need the words.
Yes.
You just need the words to get it out.
For more episodes, you know what to do. Subscribe, like, comment, and we'll see you on the next IRL podcast.